Hi everyone, Boston here. Continuing my Final Fantasy V playthrough, hopefully the last one this time. Ended yesterday having some problems with catastrophe here, so wanted to try some stuff here. So if you're watching this on the archives, I apologize. Some of the beginning might be a little bit not as exciting, since I'm gonna kind of be poking and prodding Final Fantasy V systems here. Trying to see who else has Spellblade, and it's pretty much Bartz and Lena, and I don't think she's very good at it. She's only level 2. Alright, I was thinking about primarily trying some sort of combination between Holy, Spellblade, and I'm actually thinking about, what is it called here? Drain. Because Holy is supposed to do some crazy mathematical formula, and Drain, of course, just saps health. So at the very least, I could probably keep Bartz alive the whole fight, because he doesn't really, he can't really get one-shotted by it. Alright, so let's try Holy first. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay, let's try Drain here. I know he's heavy, so he won't be susceptible to break, unfortunately. And she's gonna die. Okay, let's try that again here. I don't have any more Hermes sandals, do I? We'll have to see. Oh, I've got to keep that on her. Yeah, that's physical attacks. How much, I meant to open up my laptop here before I started. I want to see how much MP he actually has. This poor old laptop. Oh, and they don't really list how much MP he has. Huh. Okay. I can try... Zenanaga doesn't really do much against him. I'm trying to avoid grinding as much as I can, just because that's not exactly the most exciting part of this game, or any RPG in general. Yeah, that doesn't... yeah. Okay, let's do Drain. Throw this shuriken here. See what... well, didn't get the chance. I don't even think I can cast slow. I'm gonna start using a bunch of elixirs here. Drain, unfortunately, doesn't do all that much, but I can attack pretty quickly. I'm gonna leave Lena down, because she doesn't do enough damage, and then Earthshaker is just gonna keep taking her out. She doesn't have enough health. Should have waited to grind until after I got her back. Just keep trying stuff here. doing okay damage, my survivability kind of sucks. Because he has 3 points shy of 20,000 health. So I'm doing alright. Almost wonder if I should just stick to Flare Spellblade here. Drain really isn't doing enough draining. And for focus, actually, I'm gonna keep Ferris as a healer here. Yeah, that just does so much damage. We'll only need to do about 10 of those. I don't know if I can keep myself alive with enough elixirs here. This is really the only battle that I was concerned about in this game. Just because I don't have... So normally, if I was to fight this boss with a party that can do this, is his AI routine is actually kind of dumb. If you have anybody with float on them, he tries to cast something called 100 gravity or gravity 100 or 100G, depending on which version you're playing. And if you have reflect or reflect ring on that party member, he'll just keep trying to do it over and over again, but reflect it back on himself. And then at that point, you can just kind of wail on him, and you don't have anything stopping you. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can do with this party, even with trying to confuse an enemy. There's in the North Mountain, I think it is, there's an enemy called Galacat, who you can confuse and trick into floating your party members. But as far as I can tell, I was doing a bunch of research today at work. Don't tell anyone. And I don't think there's a way that I can confuse anything or get float on anyone sort of traditionally. So I think unfortunately this is how I'm gonna have to do it. But that's okay, so I'm doing enough damage here. Good. Whatever. A lot of these bosses with this party, I'm kind of in full-on whatever mode. I think the next boss is Helicarnassus, which I don't expect will be very bad. Why doesn't everybody have full health? That's odd. Maybe I'll use another 10 to see what happens. Okay. Maybe that's a thing that I don't remember. I don't need either of those things. Smooch. I'll see you in a minute. I think Lena's low level is going to be a real problem here in the end game. I think that's a dagger. Oh, maybe not. A sword? Oh, it is a dagger. Knife effective against humans. Maybe only thieves can use it. There's a lot of weird items like that in this game overall. Alright, I saved last time, so I'm okay to keep going here. I don't think anything is down there. No, just that door that I can't open yet. Ooh, gotta go. God, I hate every dragon in this game. Ha 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 ha! So many puns. Staff of Light. Okay. This boss has 33,333 health. See if Flare Blade works again. So expensive, but it works so well. I guess I probably have enough ethers laying around to kind of cover any of that. Man, just outputting so much damage. Oh man. That's flat out nuts. I wonder if the chicken knife is stronger than any of those other weapons yet. Yeah. Way stronger. Stronger than... yeah, wow. Alright. I think at this point I kind of have to equip that. I'll have to find out if I can do Spellblade with that weapon. I have a feeling that I won't be able to, but we'll find out here with some... hopefully I can find some easy random battle here. Let's do something much cheaper. Well, it looks like it. Alright. So now not only do I have Spellblade on that, but I can see Assassin's Dagger, so I have a chance of one-shotting a bunch of enemies. Alright, this next boss is Twintania. not entirely too concerned about him, but let me at least get my party set up here before I start explaining. So, any boss that is, or any enemy that's heavy, which is primarily most of the bosses, is not susceptible to being broken with break. So it's basically petrified. Wow. But when this boss is charging up for something, I don't remember what it's called. Jeez. Oh, that'll work. Charging up for some more elixirs. Giga Flare. Then the boss is susceptible to being broken. Said I wasn't worried about him, but clearly that was maybe a little bit of hubris. Twintini is really the last major boss in the game. That's why you always want to save after Hell Carnassus too. Because that boss is actually fairly easy, but Twintania is typically a pretty serious roadblock for this dungeon. Maybe at least I can start out with Flare. I have to do a set amount of damage before the boss starts charging up Mega Flare. Look at the draw on that one. Some of these bosses in the Rift, unfortunately, for a Fiesta party, are a little bit reliant on your luck. I'm actually gonna switch these around. So I just ingested the fact that last time I fought, or 2 times ago when she attacked with the chicken blade and couldn't run, it canceled out the other attack. So I want to at least get 1 attack in. Let's see what Holy does. Oh, did I throw that shuriken last time? Or did it think I did? Okay. Does he counter with that? Yeah. Alright, I think I have to stop attacking him physically. It seems like he's just countering every time. Oh, I need to switch this junk up. There we go. It's also weird that they use the outside of this castle to represent Final Fantasy V and Dissidia. I thought that was such a strange choice. I didn't... I mean, put him in the Library of the Ancients at least. That could be cool looking. Now let's try Holy. I think I remember someone saying that he's weak to Holy. Yep. What? Guess I can have the other two party members focus on healing. Or the other three, I guess. Wow. Now I'm gonna have kind of a concern switching over to Break Blade once he starts charging whatever his big spell is. That spell basically decimates every even well-prepared party. Crap. Just have to have Bart's up. That's all. Trying to keep my health up here just in case he uses Tidal Wave again. Supposed to announce when he's gonna start charging that. Wow. That is really odd. I definitely need to go back and heal. Now that door should be open. The one I couldn't go through earlier. I'm pretty low on supplies. I may have to wander out and fill back up on high potions and Phoenix Downs at some point. That must only heal up to a maximum of 1,000. Well, either way, this is the final save point in the game because I'm not going to be fighting that boss that I don't remember the name of because I don't fight him. There's one more boss in the ending area here that turns into a save point, but traditionally I don't fight him at all. It's kind of annoying, but I think my party had a lot more gil. I could probably take him out pretty easily. Necrophobe is his name. I do have to fight Gilgamesh. But I'm hoping that's not going to be too bad. Alright, so now that I know I don't want to fight Shinryu or whatever that super boss's name is, that's going to be the last chest I open in this area. I'm fairly sure I remember where that boss is, but I always say that and then I open the chest and totally bone myself. Try flare here. Trying to remember which part of X-Death is vulnerable to break. I think this is the end of the battle anyway. Yeah. The Alchemist part is vulnerable to Petrify. I don't remember which part that is. Alright, final stretch here. Music is a lot different and a lot more heroic than I'm remembering. I'm fairly sure that's Shinryu. But I'm not going to find out. And there's Shinryu's younger brother. I know you can steal dragon lances from crystal dragons and make your life way, way easier, but not really gonna bother with that. So this part coming up is probably gonna be a little bit boring for a little bit here. Fair warning. I'm gonna kick off the final cutscene with X-Death, and then once he's done kind of monologuing, then I'm gonna run all the way back the same way I just came and go save. Mwahaha. this scene is fairly lengthy. Never really understood why X-Death is a tree. I feel like it might be some sort of... they're trying to draw similarities between that and the World Tree. But just, it seems odd. But I guess most of this game is fairly weird. So I do have a fast forward button here, if I didn't want to go all the way back and save, but I really want to skip that Gilgamesh fight. Because it's kind of, it's, as you saw, it's so not, it's just so trivial. Ooh. So while we're watching this pretty predictable cutscene here... Oh, excuse me. So exciting. I'm actually thinking about doing a another Final Fantasy V run. I've been thinking about it while I've been streaming this, that I kind of haven't played Final Fantasy V normally for a really long time. I pretty much only pick it up once a year to do the Fiesta. So I kind of want to play a normal playthrough and do all the side quests, get all the summons, you know, do all that fun stuff. I still skipped a bunch of side quest stuff throughout the entire game because you just don't really need to do any of it for this party. And I'd kind of like to do all that stuff again and kind of show the other fun ways of breaking this game. Now run away! Oh, so there's the other boss that opens up that save point. If I keep running into problems with X-Death, which hopefully not, then I can always fight him to try and open up that final save. I don't think he's incredibly difficult. I'm just so far away from a save point that I really don't like fighting anything in this last area here. And most of these enemies are just so incredibly powerful. Nope, not that one. Resist temptation. Just on autopilot there for a second. Oh. I'm gonna resist fighting them because they're pretty tough. They give something like 120 ABP when you beat them, and something crazy like 150,000 gil. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount. Speaking of gil, I kind of need a lot more. Not really entirely sure how to get that very easily. How much do I have? Basically nothing. I think this way is faster. It would really be pretty nice to have a lot of Gil for Zenonage for the Neo X-Death fight. Because I know he kind of goes a little bit berserk when you... gosh, I'll use an ether here. He goes a little bit berserk when you kill his middle two parts, separate from each other. But we'll at least try it. If anything, I can hang around that save point and farm for a bunch of money. Most of the enemies in this final area carry just a ton of money. I do like how this final area looks, though. I don't know what it's called. Most people just call it the crystal area. What's it called? Last floor. Well, pretty literally, yes. Alright, so while I'm going here to the boss, so I'm gonna have to focus pretty hard once I start fighting him. The X-Death himself, the tree battle, is pretty straightforward. There's nothing kind of too crazy about it. It's still a little tough, but there's nothing too odd going on there. He can use some really strange and pretty overpowered spells, but it's nothing that you basically have to rely on luck, mostly. The second part, though, the back piece of him, he has 4 pieces, kind of a front, a back, and then a top and a bottom. The back one is vulnerable to one-shot kills from Odin, at least in this version. The rumor is that they fixed it in the iOS version, which would be a real bummer. So that's why you want to get the magic lamp, and then one of his parts is vulnerable to being petrified. So I'll just use Break Blade for that. Starting off great. I don't know if Flare or Holy does more damage to him. White Hole is definitely one thing that I'm very concerned about. He's moving fast. Alright, how much health does this guy have? 49,000. Whew. I'm gonna put Len on healing duty here. Probably Lena and Ferris for some of these. Oh, and she even has high potion. Oh, I need to use... Crap, I need to use the magic lamp up before I pass over to the next fight. Not use it up, but use it to the point where I need it to be. So I need to go through Bahamut and then Leviathan. No making it through that one. Alright, so the next one should be Odin. And then Zansetsuken should destroy one part of X-Death in the next fight. I'm gonna have to have Bartz do healing, I guess. That kinda stinks. I can't really afford to lose anybody in this beginning fight here, because the next one just gets way too tough. Really burn through these high potions here. The thing I'm most concerned about is our Phoenix Downs. Ooh. That's real bad. Oh, now I lost my Spellblade. Just luck of the draw here on this boss, it's usually. I can use up my elixirs pretty readily, though. So, not really a lot I'm going to use it for later anyway. Oh god. Totally forgot he can do that. I'm starting to wonder if it's worth leaving Lena dead. As horrible as that sounds. How much damage you do? Like half. I do like this song, even though it's a little goofy. Just a little under-leveled for this, I feel like. I'd normally attack this this whole sequence of battles at oh crap. At about level 40. Wah! Okay. So if I remember correctly, this is the very first Final Fantasy boss that's segmented here. These 4 individual parts I was talking about earlier. What's right here? Do break. Oh. Alright, I need to get rid of that. Okay, 1 part down. Oh, this is my last Phoenix down? Oh, crap. Yeah. So that's why you want to petrify that one particular part, because that spell is just too powerful. Alright, what level am I? Pretty low. Alright. One more try here to see if I get better luck, and if not, I'll have to spend a little bit of time here getting some more money. I'd really like 3 more pairs of Hermes sandals, but they are 50,000 apiece from Mirage, so not really in the cards. At least not without some serious gil farming. Just looking to see if Xdeath was more susceptible to Holy than he is to Flare. It doesn't really look like it. I'm gonna try it, but it looks like Flare is kind of the way to go. Oh, I could really use your money, but I don't have enough money to keep killing you guys. The mean thing about some of these enemies here too in this area is they'll kind of have, even the standard enemies kind of have tricks to them. So they all have something nasty they do, or they have some sort of counter, or they're totally immune to magic. Something crazy. Yeah, so you sort of see you have to be, your party has to be in really good shape by the time you hit Neo Xdeath. Is that a plane? Because he hits really hard right at the beginning. Wow. Right, let's try Holy here. No. It's a very definitive no on that one. Uh-oh. Come on. At least I have steady damage with Bart's. I can just kind of keep that up. I have to have Bart's do some minor healing duties since he's so fast. Shut up. Yeah, I don't think I have nearly enough items here. Hit for exactly how much health she has. That's my other problem too, is I feel like I'm pretty severely underleveled. Start using magic lamp here. Didn't I pick up a, there we go. At this point, I kinda don't care. Ooh. That's always the best feeling. Hell yeah. And slapped back down. Flare spell is kind of coming in a little crackly on my headphones. Hopefully it's not too bad on the stream. If I can get my levels up, I won't need as many high potions. See, I'm not even in the second part of the battle here, and I'm already out of Phoenix Downs. And the second part, he's going to kill people. It's not an if, it's a when. I don't know what that first weapon is, but that is not doing anything to him. I'm in a better spot than last time, at least health-wise. Items-wise, definitely not. So the thing about his middle two pieces here are that if I had a ton of money, I could just start tossing a bunch of gil at him and kind of burn down both parts at the same time. Because Zenonage should do the same damage to all enemies if you have enough money. I do think this boss is super cool looking now. You can kind of tell the original art would have been real messed up. Alright, 1 out of 4. See, I haven't even figured out which part is the alchemist part. Nope. Goodbye. It's not that one. I'm not sure why I keep doing that. And now I think I'm out of money. Almagest, not alchemist. Not bad. Yeah. There's just really very little chance that I'm going to be able to successfully do this. I think I'm both under-leveled and under-itemed. Jeez. I forgot how rough that is on the eyes. I'll move my mic here a little closer, getting a little mumbly. Okay, let's redo my equipment here and kind of run back out of here and level up on the way. That's fine. I'll do that, I guess. Everybody else should be pretty okay. Yeah. Anything better I can put on him besides the chicken knife? Alright, so let's save here. I don't even have enough money to fight, I forgot his name again. Necrophobe. So I'm not even gonna bother with that. I'm not gonna fight those old guys either. This unfortunately isn't going to be the most exciting thing that has ever been streamed on Twitch, but that's okay. I will have a lot of items that I can sell, though. That'll be good. Where's my job? Lena's pretty close. Kyle's not too far behind, but everybody else is not going to get there anytime soon. Excuse me. My real sticking point right now is Lena. I really need her to get much higher level. Oh, what's that? Oh. Very weird. Oh, I was going the right way. I feel like that was kind of the right choice. Giving her the thief knife, because at least I can pick up a bunch of weapons and armor that I can use to sell back in Mirage. I'm gonna try my hardest to get at least one more pair of Hermes sandals. That speed boost is just too useful. She'll learn to throw 450. Oop, there we go. I might as well keep attacking all these guys while I'm leaving, because they don't really seem to do as much damage as you'd think. If I do have to farm a lot, I'll most likely do that off stream again. How much experience does everybody need? Quite a bit. This cat, I swear to God. I'm sorry if you can hear her. She's deaf, so she has no idea she's that loud. She's just trying to say hi, but it's deaf as hell. Oh. Now she's gonna go lay in her cat hammock. I'm surprised at the low chance that the Assassin's Blade has in here. Yeah. The guaranteed miss. I genuinely don't think this is really worth the time. Certainly not the items at this point. These guys aren't so bad. He says, hopefully not jinxing himself. I really wish I had a better sword for Bart. I don't know if he's being entirely fully utilized with a dagger, or if the Mystic Knight just isn't terribly strong. Got plenty of Dragon Fangs to sell too. Well, Bart's is starting to get close. So is Qua, whose name I really need to find out what the correct pronunciation for. I was really worried there for a second that he was going to have me fight Omega. Really? Seems like a little much. Take that. Not even close to worth it. Now let's try these guys, who apparently have very high evade. That's what I meant earlier about so many of these bosses, or normal enemies, being weird. Like, it sure seems like they don't do anything until you hit them, and then they hit you with Discord. It's odd. We'll relax here a little bit. There's not going to be much exciting to chat about here in the short term. level 34. Getting close. Or... The other problem too is that this dungeon is just so long. It's weird. Yeah, see, I'm leveling up a little too fast here, which is a pretty good indication that I'm not really ready for this. Usually, there's no real hard and fast rule for what level you should be, but 40 is usually kind of the recommended level where you have an easier time of it. Too busy chatting, forgetting where I'm going. Oh. It's just me at work today, so it was a little bit crazy, so I'm a touch out of it. Oh yeah. Thank you. Alright, only 2 more zones. How much money do I have? 10,000. Okay. I'm making pretty good money in here. Oh no, I don't want to fight any of these people. But now I can't smoke yet. Please don't. Yes. Well, that worked out okay. Oop. Okay. Looks like I'm getting almost about 13 or about 2,000 gil every fight. One more zone. Want the experience. This area is a little weird to get out of. This is a little hard to tell which way each one of those sort of sand conveyor belts is going. Now all my money's gone. Ain't that life? Sweet freedom. Alright, off to Mirage. See what I can sell off. Oh, I forgot about that ever so lovely thuk 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 noise. Come on. That's the right forward. Right, there we go. Oh. Didn't need it anyway. Let's get this ash out of here. Definitely get rid of Staff of Light. Yeah, high potion's gonna get for that. 50. Okay then. I will do that. Alright, let's see what kind of enemies we have around here. I still need to do some serious leveling. Oh, these guys. That's kind of lame. Kind of like that area with all those, whoops. All those dragons that don't really do anything. Should farm there. Okay, that's gonna be it for today, or at least right now. I'm gonna go and spend probably most of the rest of the night farming here. I'm just gonna spend a while here leveling up and farming some gold, and then hopefully by the next time I stream, I'll be much more prepared. Oh, hey, Mina. I'll be much better prepared for X-Death, and he won't just continue to beat the crap out of me time and time again. So I'll be back most likely tomorrow. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.